The trap is spring-loaded, and when I pull the trigger line, it throws a net over the falcon after he comes in and grabs the bait pigeon. Then I check the entire setup to make sure all the lines are free, and of course the idea is to pull the lure pigeon up into the air where the falcon will see it and think it's a wounded bird. Then after the falcon has made a few passes at this pigeon, I let him escape into his box and quickly pull the other pigeon to bait the trap. The falcon sees the pigeon by the trap, thinking it's the one he's been after all along, and goes to it. At least that's the way it works when everything goes right. Of course, I have to keep out of sight, so I work from a blind. I pull the line to draw the lure pigeon out of the box. Then I wait for a migrating falcon to fly over, and I usually wait and wait. On this particular day, I'd been in the blind a little over 2 hours before a falcon appeared. Suddenly, there he was. I kept swinging the lure pigeon back and forth to attract the falcon into the trapping area, but this falcon was in no hurry to get trapped. Just as I was ready to drop the lure pigeon so he could escape into his box, the falcon put on an additional burst of speed and grabbed the pigeon as he went by. At this point, if I had not been able to shake the falcon off, there would have been no way to get him over to the trap. But it was too late anyway, because he made one more pass and flew off, apparently suspicious of the whole thing. Another hour went by, and finally, another falcon showed up. This time I let him make one pass, and on the second pass I dropped the lure pigeon, yanked the bait pigeon out of the box, over into the trap, and that falcon took one look at him and he was all over it. Then I had him. And taking the falcon out of the trap, I put a hood on his head to calm him down.
Jim, that's the most complicated trapping device I've ever seen in my life, and one that requires a knowledge of the habits of birds in order to make it work. I noticed that the bird was pretty upset when it came out of the trap, but now she seems quite secure sitting on your fist.
Well, she feels much safer now, and that's why she's sitting.